I wish they wouldn't have put the goat on the cover, because it would have been a bit more of a surprise when it had, like, that little weird thing. This movie is very weird. I I was confused for a lot of it. It's definitely not a movie that you're gonna get on the first time watch, but I really don't feel like watching it again because I honestly wasn't that much of a fan of it. But basically, some people get banished from their town because the judge doesn't like how they're doing their religion or some bullshit like that, and they start starving, and it just leads to a series of events. Like him selling a cup to buy some shit that was very special to her, but not admitting to it until it was already, too late, and she had already hated her own daughter. Um, One of their children going missing, another one going missing. Just a lot of unfortunate shit. Their dog dying, losing their horse. And it's based in like the older times. They never say like the exact year, but from the way they talk, I'm gonna assume 1700s, 1800s. Um, they have 5 kids, which is quite a bit. Though, like one of them's lost pretty early in the movie, so really 4 kids. Um, there's like 2 other kids that they just kind of disappear off screen near the end sequence of the movie. I guess they didn't really care enough for them. We get like one more scene with them where she talks to him, asks if the goat really does talk to them, and we don't get to see their answer. And then we hear that the children are missing and gone. So I guess they got kidnapped or some shit. They also do the fucking cliche bullshit that I've honestly gotten tired of. It's not this movie's fault, but I've seen it too many times that I've decided I'm going to talk about it. It's happened in this movie. The mother gets on top of her and she's trying to kill her, and then she has to reach for a weapon, She's got to reach for a knife or a gun or whatever, and then she's able to get it and she kills the mom. It's just so predictable at this point that it's just not tense anymore. Like, it's not the movie's fault. It just becomes so popular in horror movies that those moments aren't tense anymore. You know what's going to happen. People need to start changing it up if they're going to do that specific thing. When another character is on top of another character and that character starts reaching for a knife, we know what's going to happen by now. It's fucking obvious. She's going to get the knife. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, and then she's going to kill her. Like, it's just fucking too much. It's happened too many goddamn times for it to be tense anymore. It's not tense. So yeah, she gets like blamed for her father's death after the goat kills him. We find out like the goat's evil or whatever, which honestly wasn't a big surprise since it's on the cover, so you would think it would have a big role in the movie. So as soon as they suggest it might be evil, I was like, yeah, it's probably evil because it was on the cover. It's just a very complicated movie, to be honest, and has a very weird ending. Kind of like Hereditary, but that movie was not as confusing. It was still a little bit confusing. And I really liked Hereditary. But for this movie, I didn't really care for it. It wasn't a bad movie, but I just personally didn't like it.